In front of me, I have 3 brand new products that have been released by STIHL and their AS battery range. Yes, this little battery here. But don't let the size of these boxes or the size of this battery fool you. These tools have been designed for ease of use, convenience, and being that they're from STIHL, I reckon they're still going to pack a punch. But before we look at what is inside, let's check out the products they already do that run off this lovely little battery. Bow, 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 bow. So these 10.8 volt batteries have been around for a few years now and they power the AS system. Now with the 3 tools we're going to show you today and the tools they already do, that brings the range up to 12 different products you can run from them. And it all started with the GTA 26 and HSA 26, a handheld head shear and a handheld chainsaw pruner. And since then they have brought out other hedge trimmers, blowers, even a little vacuum. But I've got 2 very notable products here that I'd like to talk about first. And first up is the ASA 20 handheld pruner, which can do up to 2,000 cuts on one battery. What a beautiful little tool. And then we have their latest chainsaw pruner, which is actually twin battery. The original GTA 26 was single battery, but this, their twin battery unit, is designed for professionals and is a massive step up. So new tools. First of all, the one I'm most excited about. Now I'd normally leave that till the end, but today we are doing it first, and that is the little handheld compressor. Oh yes, oh, we've got it back to front, but look at that little smart unit. How beautiful is that? Now, I'm very excited about this for the main reason that I don't own one by any brand, any function or form. So this is my first one. So let's have a look and see how it works. I think the most notable thing to start with is the storage. Everything here is all tucked in underneath. You have got something for air beds, you've got a football style pump, you've got some other connectors, and then your main hose is actually joined in around the outside of the body of the unit, making it really nice for storage, easy to access, easy to unfold, and easy to use. Right, so how does it work? I slip a battery in, press the on button, which brings up our beautiful display at the top. You've got your battery level indicator here, and then you've got your PSI or unit measurement there. Now you can change the units, so currently in PSI, you can change the bar, you can change the KPA. I'm a PSI man myself. Currently set to 30, you can put that up to, say, your tyre, you want that at, say, 36 PSI, and then that will set the max pressure. So then you can press the go button when you're ready and it will pump it up to 36 and stop. You can lower it to whatever you want, you can put it up to whatever you want. So nice, easy way of doing it. Now, if you press the mode button, that will change it from tire inflating to the sort of the air bed setting. So you press mode and it just goes to here. So what happens then is you can plug your tube in from underneath, plug it in there, and that'll blow up your airbed. But you then got an exhaust on the back, so you can plug it in there and you can actually pull the air out of your airbed as well. So it's a multi-use functionality. There's nothing worse than trying to fold up an airbed and it's still full of air. So you can pull the air right out, fold it up, and put it away nice and neatly. And then what would be a tire inflator without a nice light, LED light on the front, on and off, simply on the top, just like so. All right, let's go and try it. So keeping it simple, let's start with what this clever little gadget was born to do, pump up a deflated tyre. Operating it couldn't be easier, honestly, your gran could use it. Just screw it into the valve, set your desired pressure and hit go. That's it. The compressor will whir to life and will do its thing, automatically stopping when it hits the right pressure. In just a few minutes, your tyre is back in business and so are you. But wait, tyres are just the beginning. Let's talk flat balls, and not the ones that you come after a rough day. We're talking footballs, basketballs, rugby balls, the works. But that sad, squishy ball is ruining the vibe. With the included ball adapter, you can go from floppy to fully inflated in seconds. Whether it's your kids, your mates, or even your dog giving you the guilt trip, the problem is solved in no time. Got a push bike? No worries, it also comes with a press to valve adapter, perfect for posh bikes and those sleek racing models that look like they belong in the Tour de France. Screw it on, pump it up, and off you go. No yellow jersey required. And finally, the task we all dread, the real enemy, airbeds and paddling pools. It's the middle of summer and you're not sure if your garden's a play area or a war zone. No more running mains cables across the lawn or finding a power supply at a campsite. And not to forget, your hand pump is about as effective as at blowing up yourself. Forget that nonsense, this cordless wonder makes inflating those monsters a breeze. Literally no plugs, no foot cramps, just press go and let it handle the hard part. So in buying this little tool, there are options. If you want the full works, grab the kit with 2 batteries and a charger for an RRP of £124, or tool only for a tidy £84. Either way, you're getting a powerful little unit that weighs just 1.5 kilograms, and with a max pressure of 10.3 bar or 150 psi, it seriously packs a punch. So there you have it. Whether it's tyres, toys, tents, or a surprise camping trip, your mate insists will be fun. This battery-powered compressor is your go-to inflation station. Light, powerful, and ridiculously handy. Okay, so I'm more impressed with this tool than I actually thought I would be. Main reason being is the tyre valve. You can screw on to your valve so you haven't got to hold it, you haven't got to use a cam lever, screw it on, set your pressure, and off you go. It blew the airbed up in about a minute and a half. I know we sped it up, but about a minute and a half to blow an double airbed up. Absolutely brilliant. Now, battery usage. We blew the airbed up twice and deflated it twice. We blew the tyre up twice, and we also blew up 2 footboards because we have also made vertical footage for other social medias. And we have only used 1 bar of battery from a fully charged AS2 battery. Right, the next tool is the smallest one of the lot. It is the PS1 portable power station. Now, if I can get it out of okay, that is just a massive instruction manual. But here it is, the little portable power station. So not only can you charge your phone and other devices, you can actually also charge the AS2 batteries from it. And being a 3-in-1, it's also got a light. There it is, there's the light. Right, so underneath the rubber cover you have 3 ports. You have DC out, you have USB-C in and out, and you have USB out. So if you want to charge your phone, you can plug that in there and then push the power button, which is also your battery level indicator, and it charges your phone. Boom. And for when you're out in the Wild West, you can clip it on your hip and you can turn your light on. Look at this, eh? Hands-free torching all day long. Now, using the USB-C port, you can also plug it into a mains power source, so it actually works as a charger. So this is now being charged by the mains. Now, I think if you've already got the AS2 batteries running on the AS system, that is a nice little add-on that you can have to be able to charge your batteries and utilize these batteries even more. Last but not least, our third and final product, the RCA 20 Handheld Pressure Washer. Am I skeptical? Yes. The only way we're going to find out is get it out of the box and see what it's all about. So here we go. You get to see it before I do. What's it like? Any good? Oh, that's a nice bit of display box, isn't it? Look at that. Ah, mate. Bow, 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 bow. Bow, 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 bow. Doo-doo-doo. I was going to do the James Bond theme, but that didn't really work, did it? That was Mission Impossible. Which could still be that, to be fair. Anyway, what else have we got in this box? We've got a nozzle. Oh, it looks like we've got a nozzle which has lots of different ends on it. Someone would be pleased. Look at that. Cool, exciting. Anyway, we have a hose pipe. We have a foam gun. We have a catheter bag, or water bag maybe. We have an extendable lance and its own storage facility. Look at that. Let's keep it simple to start with. Let's put in the big nozzle, big gun. Oh, that was easy. Clip it in. We'll find out what all those little bits do later. I presume hose pipe, well, I don't know, in there. Plug that. Oh, it's got a filter. So I'm presuming you can put that into a bucket and it will draw the water itself. Well, you don't need a bucket, you've got your bag. So it's going to fill that with water, put a battery in it, and then go and test it. Let's set the scene. You've just blasted through a muddy woodland trail on your bike, adrenaline's pumping, your legs are jelly, and your bike looks like it's been through a chocolate fondue fountain. Well, fear not, as the STIHL RCA 20 has got your back. Clip the pipe onto the washer, pop the filter in the bag, set your desired spray pattern, and wash away to your heart's content. With a maximum pressure of 24 bar and a feather light weight of just 1.5 kilos, this washer isn't trying to outmuscle industrial units. It's not for cleaning tractors, it's designed for ease, speed and go anywhere practicality. Perfect for mountain bikers, campers, dog walkers and frankly anyone who enjoys the outdoors but not the cleanup. Now it's certainly not designed for washing tough moss off of walls, but this is how it gets on. I'm sure STIHL don't want people buying this for the wrong reasons. It delivers up to 230 litres per hour and handles water feed temperatures of up to 40 degrees. Nice if you fancy a warm rinse, plus the 5-metre hose gives you a decent reach. And here's the best bit, you're not tied to mains water. Sure, you can hook it up to a standard hose for continuous flow, but if you're in the middle of a field, forest or car park, the included watertight bag or even a bucket has you sorted. Clean anywhere, anytime. The clever jet head gives you 4 spray patterns, fan jet for wide coverage, rotary nozzle for a bit more scrubbing power, narrow jet for precision jobs and a watering feature, and for lighter tasks flick it into eco mode to conserve battery life. As a bare tool, the RRP comes out at £149, or with 2 batteries and a charger it's £199. So the RCA20, yes, I was sceptical. I thought, how can that be useful? But to be fair, on the bike with, should we say, fresh mud, amazing. On the car, it can do it, but it's not quite there. But obviously still make bigger washers. They also make a bigger battery pressure washer as well. But for your smaller jobs, smaller items, some other things we didn't use it for, cleaning plant pots, cleaning your greenhouse glass, anything delicate that you need to wash, where you need something a little bit more than the hose pipe, perfect. Now, cleaning the car, cleaning the wall and cleaning the bike, we used nearly 2 batteries. I think we've got, if I just press that, we got, well, not quite 2 batteries, 1 and a bit, which I think is the biggest surprise. Cleaning a whole car with 1 battery and all those other jobs, plus a little bit more on that one. Yeah, the battery power, the longevity of the battery is a lot longer than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, quite impressed. One thing I don't like, the bag. I think it's a bit of a, okay, for storage or something, going camping, going out on a bike trip and you need space, brilliant. But I don't think it's going to last overly long, but I might be proven wrong with that. I prefer a bucket or a tub with a proper screw lid. Something's going to say the biggest problem is it keeps falling over, wanting to fall over and spill. So yeah, good for certain things, but not for most. So we have 3 new STIHL products from the AS system, running on those AS2 batteries. Now at the beginning I said they would be for ease of use and for convenience, and they are certainly that. There's no getting away from it. They have all got their uses and they all fit nicely into the market. That little compressor is an absolute little weapon. Out of the 3 of them, for me, that is going to be the most used item, just because it's so easy just to grab and go and pump things up around the house, around the property, and obviously car tyres as well. That has got its use obviously for charging. Just have a little pocket charger, just extra thing, especially when we're filming. It's a great asset to be able to charge other things while you're on the go. And that, if you are a cyclist or a biker, you've already got STIHL products or you've got other STIHL AS products, that is something that you need to add to your collection. So we're Machinery Nation. That is those 3 STIHL products. We bring you videos every single week about tools and machinery, so hopefully we'll see you in the next one. Cheerio, bye.